Last time on Pokemon X and Y Super Double Battles and all that type of stuff, it doesn't matter. Hey everybody, it's Rodness247 and welcome back to, yet another Pokemon X and Y Super Double Battle Maison replay. Previously, the 8th Factor made a surprise visit, when it came to Battle Maison Gone Wrong Friendly Fire Edition, as well as Battle Maison Gone Wrong Don't I Know You From Somewhere Edition, and it turns out that was not the same Umbreon. Doesn't matter. We got a double battle today. Really old one, because, got me usual team. So, yeah, you can tell this is a pretty old battle. 10 turns. Yeah, we got those. So, Glaceon to Salamence. But, Ice and Dragon and Flying typing, starting off with them first. But we all know the best combination is King Dor and Sweetie. So, Salamence goes for the Intimidate. I gotta switch Vileplume out because, Air Slash and Blizzard, they have that now. So I gotta switch out to Mesprit. Use the Ice Beam on the Salamence, and then Pax Yachi Berry. And surprisingly, this does a lot of damage. Then again, if I don't know, if I probably went for Tri-Attack, I wonder if that would have taken it down. It might have. So now Glaceon goes for Blizzard, and Love avoids the attack. So now left with that damage and does 100 off the bat. So now I'm sad that did that much, and now we have to deal with this here Salamence using Roost. And then I gotta use Thunder Wave and Paralyze and put it on ice. See, look, I'm putting Glaceon on ice right now. I'm putting him on himself. So now he's paralyzed and can't move. I probably should have went for Tri-Attack this turn, but it doesn't even matter because the Salamence is just gone. It gone now. So now crisis averted, I guess. So now we gotta switch into the Machamp. So now we have to deal with Ebola Champ, which is a Machamp that has Vital Throw and Heavy Slam, and also known as Heavy Bomber. So now I switch out on the Vileplume, get the Thunder Wave off the Machamp, and if this were a Guts moveset, in which I think it is, or it might not be, his attacks are going to do a lot of damage. So now Blizzard hits, and then hits Vileplume for a very nasty chunk of damage. So, I have to make some pretty good plays at this moment. So now that both the Pokemon are paralyzed, I set up with Calm Mind, because we got Calm Mind, Citrus Berry, Mesprits for some reason. So now, the best guess for me to do right now is just to, go for Moonlight on Vileplume, and go for Calm Mind on Love. And then we just wait and see what they do. Turns out he uses Blizzard, and then Vileplume avoids the attack, so yay. She lives to fight another day. So now Blizzard, even at +1 special defense, still doing chunks. And now we gotta resort to a Citrus Berry. Machamp actually uses Dynamic Punch, which just hits, so we're definitely understand that this is the No-Guard variant of Machamp. So now Vileplume is confused, and now Black Sludge and all that type of stuff is kicking in. And Quick Claw on the Glaceon, and now it goes for Blizzard again, and now it just bombs. So now sadly Vileplume, even though she was able to get Moonlight off, sadly that was the only thing she was able to get off. So now going for Calm Mind once again, get that special defense and special attack boost, because apparently we got them. And the Machamp is paralyzed this turn, now he can't move, now he don't do. So now we switch into Deduct once again, and then go for Trace, and then go for No Guard, in which even confirms that he's the daggone No Guard Machamp even further, even though Dazzling Gleam already hit. Well, not Dazzling Gleam, Dynamic Punch. So now Love goes for Dazzling Gleam, does a chunk on this here Machamp. Deduct protects itself, and Love avoids the attack, so apparently we got those. And now the Machamp is paralyzed once again, so this battle is turning into my favor. See, look, and now Glaceon's confused, and now I go for Dazzling Gleam again. And that is goodbye on Machamp's favor. He's gone now. So now that that's over, we go for Tri-Attack, and we must see if this will do enough to take it down, and it does. So bye-bye Glaceon. So now we have to deal with the last Pokemon is the Drifblim. Apparently Ash has a Drifblim named Mr. Blimp, and I can definitely say he does not run it like everyone else does. In which, is a good thing, because originality pays off, and You know, you don't have to sit there and fight toxic solid Glasgows all day when they don't run special defense but just run all defensive speed and wonder why they can't take a special move in the first place. Moving on. You know, Side Shock doing a chunk of damage on Drifloon and then end up poisoning it. D-Duck uses Protect. You know, Protection Duck. And now use Side Shock to finish the battle. So now Drifloon's just gone. Now we get to hear it go down once again. So that was a battle. I guess so. Let's see. I shall be back and we shall see the next battle. And then realize I'm not going anywhere because you already see me just skipping ahead at the battles and showing you other stupid stuff. Might as well tell about these battles. Let's see. Given the amount of fire types, it didn't end well. That's an obvious one. 4 ground types. If you thought 1 Sweetie plus 4 steel types equals 6 turns was bad, yeah, we got those apparently. But this is the battle I wanted to show off. Flygon, Jolteon, Milotic, and Zebstrika. Now we get to see the pressure team, you know, being used once again, because apparently I really enjoy the pressure team. It's a good team. So now we send out Zebstrika and Milotic first. You know, we got those typing weaknesses compensating for each other. So we send out Navi and Suicune. So now Suicune, you know, it's under pressure. I gotta switch out Suicune because of the Zebstrika. And now we switch into Void in order to take whatever electric type move they decide to go for. 12 turns on this battle as well. So Void exerting as a pressure. Wild Charge doing a very nice chunk of damage. And now, you know, Zebstrika taking damage from the recoil. Ends up using Surf. So yeah, we all know which Milotic this is. She has returned to, you know, wreak havoc. As if Battle Maison gone wrong, number 1 wasn't bad enough. Now she attacks her own partner, known as the Zebstrika. And now we go for Wild Charge once again. Sucker Punch on Void, doesn't do enough. And now Void faints. But thankfully, I guess with the Sucker Punch, the recoil will just end up taking down the Zebstrika. Apparently. So now Zebstrika goes down, and now Milotic uses Confuse Ray on the Clefable. So now Navi is confused, and now she has no idea what she's doing anymore. So now, you know, confused, and then ends up hitting herself in confusion, because apparently we have that now. So now Flygon switches in, because, you know, apparently the Maison likes to use Flygon with, you know, all swagger and rock slide garbage. And now Suicune comes back in, exerting the pressure. Flygon, and then, you know, Navi avoids the attack. This might as well fall under Battle Maison gone wrong too, but this is, you know what, we'll find out. I'll find a name for this video. We'll find a name for it. So now Skull doing a decent chunk. Milotic goes for Confuse Ray, and now Suicune's confused. Clefable end up hitting the Dazzling Gleam, and now Flygon is gone. More like, you got Flygon, now it's Flygon. See, you get the joke there. So now it sends in Jolteon, and I'm like, why so many electric types? This is what I don't understand. So now Thunderbolt hits Suicune, and really I did not imagine that would do that much damage. You would think that's like Specs damage, but it isn't. So now the Milotic uses Recover. So now it's just up to Navi and Weavile to finish up the battle. So now Navi's confused, and will she hit herself in confusion? Apparently no, she won't. She ends up going for Flamethrower. Get some decent damage off on this Jolteon. And now swing in Weavile. So now the battle is down to these two. Will they be able to pull through? Only one way to find out. So Weavile using Fake Out on the Jolteon. Get some very nice damage off. Because, you know, apparently I used to run Life Orb on Weavile. Now I run Muscle Band. So now Surf, and then everybody say it with me, kills his own partner. See, this is the problem with this team. It's the same. Milotic's done it again. She struck again. So now Flamethrower on the Milotic, because, you know, probably should have went for Dazzling Gleam, but I was aiming for the Jolteon instead. So now Weavile goes for Taunt, ends up using Surf. You know, thought I was gonna go for Confuse Ray, but apparently we got those now. So, you know, Navi ends up going for her Citrus Berry, because we apparently have Citrus Berry on Clefable, using Metronome, and then she ends up using Geomancy for some apparent reason. So now we set up with Geomancy, and now the battle's over. The battle's pretty much over. So now Weavile uses Spite, Now, you know, Surf is getting lowered. Avoid any attack on the Surf once again. These Surfs are technically doing chunks, and then Navi ends up, you know, powering up with Geomancy. So now her special defense, special attack, and speed are boosted sharply. +2 evasion. I mean, not +2 evasion. +4 evasion, and +2 special attack, special defense, and speed. So now she's using that. Uses Spite again. Use Metronome, and now she uses Sharpen. See, look, Navi's over here setting up, and I'm getting afraid because she's gonna end up. I feel like she's gonna end up using a really broken move. So now Surf is gone. She ran out of Surf. Apparently, we got those. See, this is how Pressure Chain works. You go for Metronome, and then Navi ends up going for Magic Coat. You know, thinking just going for a status move, but you know, since it didn't use Confuse Ray because it was taunted, it wouldn't work. So now it goes for Icicle Crash. Get some damage off on this here Milotic. It does a decent amount, I guess. You know, being not very effective, and with Milotic bulk, you know, apparently we have that. So now she ends up using Discharge, and now she kills her own partner. Oh boy. I think that Milotic curse has rubbed off on Navi as well. She's fallen under that category now of killing her own partner. So then the Milotic ends up flinching from the Icicle Crash. Dazzling Gleam just so happens to finish off this Milotic, and that is game. Because we apparently have those now. See, I'm not sure. That battle was technically one-sided, if you want to call it that. But that's all that I have to show for now. I'm the Roteness247, and I will see you guys later. Double battles and junk. That's really all I have to show.